Week 5 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Pats and the Bills on Sunday night primetime.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But
just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down. Allen going to give this to Davis. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Davis. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Has completed to Douglas. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw again is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. May to throw again. And And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. May to the air once more. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's May again. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Allen to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll go play action here with Allen. And that's taken in by Shakir. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
On the return is Jones. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 2.
This is 3rd and 2.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a give to Davis. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Marcus Jones now to return. Past midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
Boy, what a return right there. I mean, just a complete breakdown by this kickoff team. He's able to get loose up that right sideline, and fortunately, they're able to get him down eventually, but not until he sets his offense up with excellent starting field position.
The Patriots offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Throwing on third down is May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This will be a 38-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, this is Davis. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now Davis. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Allen on third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The Patriots offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
First and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On first down, it's Davis. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
On second down, a run with Davis. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Marcus Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle. Third and long.
Brings up third and 12.
Now Allen. Now screen going to be set up for Davis. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Buffalo. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. He'll push ahead to the 21. Christian Benford brings him down. Here's second and 9. From out of the gun, here's May. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Bryce Behringer now, as he's on to punt for New England. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Now Allen on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6 at the 33-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. A run with Davis. He'll push forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there. Third and 5.
Gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Throwing is Allen. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Davis. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. From the gun, Josh Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Allen here on first down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A pass caught right side by Coleman. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This about as short as you can get. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans, where 5 quarters couldn't decide a winner. This one ends in a tie. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And it was the visiting Dolphins who were able to get the victory. Devon Achane, 98 yards there on the ground. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Now, May. Off he goes. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. May gonna look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Throw across his body is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Allen going to throw again. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He leads to 2nd and 10.
Allen gonna give this to Davis. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's gonna set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now the Patriots gonna use their 1st timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
less than a yard.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
That's another Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Allen, his throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. This drive will start on the ground, and he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground, trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out, and the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the zone read, it's a give to Davis. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
He'll go again with Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Second and 7. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson.
Delayed on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is May. Pass completed to Douglas. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And that one not going to net too much. He'll get this down to the 31. 2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give on the ground, and the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing now is May. He pulls it in around the 5.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Patriots are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with first down. On the handoff, it's Davis. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Allen will throw. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it with Davis. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Allen. A pass taken in by Johnson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Now a 3rd and 2. Now Davis. And he is going to have a Bills first down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
Patriots 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Allen on 3rd down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 2. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now, a give to Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. Taken down after a gain of 5.
It's 4th down.
Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. On 3rd and long, here's May. Digs on the reception. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Allen going to give this to Davis. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A run with Davis. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.